Okay, so we are at Kingston Elite. Of course, you know, Supa Hype is responsible for the UPT, the whole thing.
I want to plate it take to make some sound wipe off a hurt and drop down. Tell you about you can't stop Supa Hype. All I got was a boat. You want me not hear about that? No boy can't go around me.
Right now, my real name is Stephen Davis. I do the production. You have Sun City, Hype TV. I do the street party, Sexy Tuesday. Everything. I do the remixes. I produce your rhythms. Of course, I was responsible for Dirty Wine, if you remember that big tune there, Run the Place, where I do the rebirth of Dirty Wine pretty soon, so you can look out for that, working in Mataran again. You know what I mean? We're putting in work right now in the studio and in the streets. All right, so how I get started was in high school. I used to play the sound before, you know, like before the big DJs forward. So I used to play the early one. You understand? I used to play the reggae when them I set up the sound and tune up the sound. And then, of course, going into university and college, step up the game. We start playing at every event at UTech till we start bringing selector now. I was the one who introduced Raz and Biggie to even the dancehall scene, the party scene. Biggie was one of my students when it comes to teaching the DJs how to mix. He was one of them. I took him to class, everything. Then I did the code red thing. Then I did my own thing. Then I moved on to 007, where I really took it to the next level. You understand? Big up Adlai. Shout out Adlai Richards, because I don't know. Adlai youth, they really show me. I say, yo, dog, this is how you mix it. I have to catch a rhythm. Him show me the bars, everything. So I have to big up Adlai. We never take criticism as nothing personal. And you understand? Because even I remember one night I mash up a party. I talk flatten it. And when I done play, one of my DJ friend, DJ Kareem, walk up to me. After we done flatten the party, the man look at me and said, dog, all you need for the now is use the fader more precisely or whatever. Him say, yeah, go on wicked, but you can use the fader wickeder than that and sound much better. And I say, just flatten the party, we go on wicked. Man, still has something need. So I said, all right. But I took it into consideration and I step up my fader skills then. You understand? Till now, a man can't really tell me that again because we're ace it now, so you don't know.
Feel charged, eh? Feel like Nicki Minaj, eh? Bitch, I love left a blast, eh? Hard with a pass, gotta take off them. Pull up in the market, tune up for your me ready for God's dream.
Well, I would have said maybe 10 years of doing the remixes or the parody thing. So, like from Uptown Story, which was like 2005, 2006. Since then till now, 2019, going into 2020, I would say I'm consistent with the remixes. Apart from doing production and producing myself, producing other people, being the DJ, TV host, radio, everything, I still managed to maintain the consistency in doing the remixes. So I would have said there's nothing wrong with saying, yo, we're the remix king right now, because we have the stats to prove it. And we never just made remixes for nothing. That's some hit remix we make. Uptown Story, it become a 45. My first remix I ever do in my life was Welcome to Narbrook, straight fast food, me nah cook. That remix they've done Uptown. It done country. It shell foreign. It mash up Miami. I wasn't one to wait on anybody. I'm like Mataran. I bust my own things. I don't wait on nobody to bust my tune. I do it myself. Bust the place. You understand? Recently I do the Toast remix. Toast remix carry me all the way to Italy, Germany, Barcelona, everywhere. The life of the party, I would say my energy is different. It's crazy. It's way above the norm. I will change my voice 2-3 times in a party. I just roll it a free energy, which is almost contagious. When people see me on the stage, they enjoy themselves. People enjoy me as an entertainer. So I would say it's way past being just a selector or a MC or a radio disc jock or even a TV host. I would say I'm an all-rounded entertainer. So I don't know how, there's no other way to describe it. Outside with it, outside with it, we outside. I was a DJ and a producer, so clearly I know what I want in the studio. I know the type of vibe that I'm looking for, and I just use that all around. Even when I'm interviewing somebody, I keep the energy up because interviewing people is what I do apart from playing music. So I keep the energy up on the interviews. When I play the music, I keep the energy up. I keep the crowd moving, and we always keep it going till we reach a climax in the party. You know what I mean? Where the energy is like whoosh, gone up in the roof. You know what I mean? Which is what we always work for. And we're just not gonna quit. How long I plan to continue doing music? As long as God set it that way, you don't know. I do this music thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna be like King Jammies. You don't know, one of the big icons. We never sleep, we do music for life. This is what put us right here. Why quit now? You know what I mean? Image is very important, and I try to maintain my image. I don't try to dress like anybody. I don't try to follow everybody. I try to just do my own thing. As I say, I roll a free spirit, and maybe like half of my years in the business, I had a bald head. So maybe 2 years now, I reinvent my whole image. So I grow my hair. I'm just doing a lot of things. We're just crazy with the thing. We're just mad.
Oh my God!
So clean, so saucy. So saucy. Every kick, so
saucy.
Saucy. Call me king in the street, come